Welcome to this first look map tour with me, MrSealyp. So here we are at the South Mountain Creamery Farm. This, I have been watching Blacksheep Modding when they put out their videos, and they do quite regularly with various different mods they're working on, and often they'll be showing you mods on a map they're working on as well. And South Mountain Creamery Farm has been ongoing for a little while now, and it's finally here. And well, I've had a quick look at the map, and that's about it. So we're going to be doing this together. First look map tour. I have to say, just by turning around, first impressions, it's very busy for 8 o'clock in the morning for a start, but the detail is incredible. There's loads going on here. Music.
Howdy, partner.
That's amazing. This is so detailed, it's incredible. I like that a lot. South Mountain Creamery, they've got their own song. Well, this map is set in Maryland. Sorry, I haven't done my usual kind of intro in, you know, look at the map, see what we've got. I like that. Goodbye on the way out, welcome on the way in. That's really cool. I'm going to get outside, let's just check on the map. Sorry, I'm grinning like an idiot here. This is really cool. I do like farms in real life. You often find farms are set back off the road, they're right out the way. Is that an aeroplane going over? Well, that was fast. I do like the farms you can drive through. You know, they're kind of set either side of the road. It feels like it's the working farm's always been there, the road came after, you know, and you're not intruding, but you kind of get to go through the farm, which I think is really cool. Let's have a look on the map before I start giggling like a small child. Here we go. South Mountain Creamery Farm. There are 42 fields. Can't find a 43. But anyway, we start off with, let's have a look. We start off with field 26, field 27, field 28, field 42, and field 29 up the top here. Just saw that. There we go. Field 29. They're all in green. Those are the fields we start with. Field 29, I'm assuming, is tiny. Let's get up there and have a look. Yes, it is. Very, very small, just tucked away there. Okay, and this is a fairly small map. When you think you've got huge chunks of the side here with nothing on, unless it's one of those ones where there's a secret passageway to something mysterious. I like Blacksheep Modding maps. I've played on the Valley of the Old Farm, I played on the Old Stream Farm, I played on the Old Stream Farm version 2, and what often happens on my first looks, I'll go around, show stuff, people come back and then say, well, there are floating trees, there are this, there's that. You've got to remember on a first look map tour, I can't look at everything, you know, you can't look at the whole map all at the same time, it's just not going to happen. The more people play on them, and if you've got thousands of people play on this map and they're all going to different parts of the map, people are going to find these odds and ends, these little things, report them back, get onto Blacksheep Modding, let them know, you know, they'll get onto an update, you know, they're pretty good at doing that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do, looking at this map, and I apologise if I sound, normally I would do a tour round, have a quick look myself, figure out where everything is, then I would come on. This is going to be like a proper first look. This is a first look for you, first look for me too. We start over here at the main farm. That's where my icon is flashing. This is South Mountain Creamery Farm, and we are on the western side of the map, just south of Central. So, wow, things are dotted around. I'm thinking we're going to be doing a clockwise loop around, judging by where the sell points and stuff are. The centre of the map seems bereft of sell points. However, looking at this, we've got a fair sized forest there, which is quite impressive. Plenty of grass, which you can leave as grass or you can turn back into fields. We've got forest here by the look of things. Forest up beside there. Blacksheep Modding are pretty good with the woodland. I know the Valley Old Farm had loads. So plenty of woodland on this. Water sources. Are the water sources... Can you fill up from there or not? I wonder. Not all maps do. Anyway, so let's have a quick look at sell points and prices. Prices are about average as you would expect. We have got biogas. We've got Goldcrest Pacific Grain Towers. Those are your two main sell points. Horses Farm. That's going to be more relevant in FS19. Wow. Okay, cool. We've got Mother Earth, which is going to be root crops, potatoes, and sugar beet. And then we've got Stanton Sawmill, Spinnery are both there as well. Not a huge amount of sell points, but nothing wrong with that at all. So, actually, that's what I was going to do. Let's have a quick look at what we start with. We start with the Hurleyman H488. Two AgroStar 661s. I love the sound these things make when they start up. We've got a Case 1455. We've got a Lizard SX210 Twin Star. The Case 1660 Axial Flow and Header. We've got an Amazon Catros cultivator. We've got a plough. We've got a seeder. Fertilizer spreader. Fertilizer sprayer. Well, no, that's a muck spreader, isn't it? Slurry spreader, sorry. Weight pickup. Oh, that might be the handiest thing to get around the map, I think. Low loader. Interesting, don't often start with low loader. And a jet wash, and it says up there free slot 759. That's fairly low, but then that could be, if there's a lot of detail on the map, that could explain why that is fairly low. So what we're going to do then, let's nip across the street. That's north then. Let's put the mini map on. That's north, so this road runs north-south for the time being. And we've got some stuff on this side of the road, so let's go to the western side of the road and look at the farm. We've got our South Mountain Creamery Farm deliveries for home delivery. Cool. Nice. And we've got our axial flow, our 1660 sitting there. This is one of the new barns, the new shaped barns. Say new shaped. This came out as a mod recently. Looks like we've got seed and fertiliser potentially in here, but this is the one with the roll-up door that doesn't take a lot of space, which I quite like. So, I take it that's... There we go, let's just turn sideways. I like these a lot. That's really quite cool. Very cool indeed. Nice, and then we've got one on the outside as well. Square for bring it down. Fantastic. So we could... Oh, does the door open? It certainly does. Fantastic. So we've got plenty of space here, at least for harvesters, or a harvester. Fuel. Again, I assume that's water. I'll tell you what I'm going to do very, very quickly. There must be a flight path for something fairly quick. I'm going to buy or lease a water tank. Where are we going? Animals. Let's get a water Juskin Aquatrans. We'll lease it, and then what we'll do, this will be the first test as well. If I go into here and then go to vehicles, I always have a quick check to see whether or not when you reset, where does it reset to? The main farm or to the store or a field? Where will it reset to? So, okay, right in front of me. That's a bit like... Right, so here, this is where everything resets to. So not back to the store. If you reset anything, if you roll it over, leave it in a ditch, do something silly with it, this is where it's going to reset to. So we can check now, when we're going around the map, I'm going to tow that with me and we can check water courses. I always tend to forget that. This is seasons ready, and before I came on here, I did quickly put it on with Snowy Lands Geo, and as far as I can make out, Snow Mask is also on, which is incredibly helpful. So, carrying on this side of the road, on the western side, there's a very natural feel to this. The kind of layout. You know, I watch How Farms Work and a few different farming YouTube channels, and you get this feeling quite a lot that the farm's kind of built up over time, just gradually over, you know, either side of a road or next to a road. Okay, so we have got an open-sided shelter with our Twin Star and our low loader. Very handy indeed. And first of our animal types over here, we've got sheep, I believe. Okay, that opens. This is going to be wool spawn point, I would imagine, judging by the size of that. That's where your wool's going to spawn. Does this open? It does. Ah, fantastic. I like the fact it's all a little bit different. Light switches, great. Light switches all over the place. It's not usual, you know, like I've said before, plonker barn down, plonker, you know, whatever it might be. So I'm assuming this is going to be where your feed area is. So this is going to be for your grass. Does that open as well? That does, which is rather interesting. Open-ended, so we can get... Oh, hang on. No, we can't go off-ended. Okay, that's... I don't know why is that open that end. Anyway, so... I'd imagine feed goes in here then. Water is going to be... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Water's going to be here then. I would imagine. Yeah. That's going to be for your water. So, this is your sheep enclosure. Feed, water just here. Now, judging by the map, just looking at it very closely... Up here, there appears to be a little pond, which is interesting. Somebody said before about having to give animals grass when they're grazing on grass, and then when you've got water here, duck noises, very cool. Whether or not that's free water then. Okay, so we'll check that in a bit. So this is our sheep. We'll whiz across the road and see what's on the other side. I like the fact that kind of like a farm shop would spring up, you know, when a farmer decides to start selling their produce, and there's a massive farm shop on the way out to on the Lake District on the A66 called Mainsgill. The Mainsgill farm shop is huge, and I would imagine started off, you know, so the creamery is here, part of the farm, and the store is kind of obviously built up because the stores, the farm is now selling its produce. It's brilliant. I cannot go over the detail on this. It's amazing. So let's whiz around the front here. We have got, I would imagine that's going to be a silo. Ah, okay. There we go, silo. So that's where you put your stuff into your silo. And well, I assume that's where you get it out then, isn't it? In and out there. Both there. That big old silos. Oh, that's a good point. Silos. What is the capacity of the silo? Farm dog is chipping in now. What do you think? What do we think? Does that say 3 million litres? That's 3 million litres, that says. Not 300,000, is it? I'm not getting that wrong. That's 3 million. Wow, okay, well that's a fair old size. No wonder they're big silos. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Hang on then, so what's that for then? If we've got a point here as well, are they separate silos for different things? This looks like the ones you get for like forage, you know, hay and straw. I wonder, I'm going to have to find the trailer and check that. But next to us here we get a 1455 and what looks to be a seed refill point. Let's have a quick check. That is a seed refill point. I like the fact they've put the vehicles where they are so you kind of find them fairly easily. So we've got a seed refill point. The fact this is hazard marked, I would assume then this is a fertiliser, liquid fertiliser maybe? Point, just here. Plough tucked in, plenty of shed space. And we'll move round to the side. Now, these fields here are the ones we start off with. 26, 27, 28, and as far as I can make out at the moment, they've all got corn in. I would imagine that's for doing silage. If you want to do a big old silage harvest, or if you're doing pigs, you're going to need corn for the pigs. I like the shape of them. They're not like normal blocky fields. When you look at the map, it has quite a natural field. There aren't any I can see, maybe field 12, just solid rectangular blocks. They've all got a slight angle and slight twist, diagonals. That's nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunker silos at the main farm. Wow, they're obviously assuming you're going to do a lot. And this then is your dairy barn. I like the fact there are cows in here. And more noises. Impressive stuff. So this is going to be feed trough. There's a hazard mark bit at the end there. So I'd imagine this is your feed trough. Again, really nice different design. Slurry pit to the side. Little pens with... There we go. On the Valley of the Old Farm they had these as well. Some calves in there. Gates open. They do. Nice. Lights. Light switch here as well. Very cool. So that's then, I would assume, is going to be where you buy and sell. Nope, pressing L3, nothing's happening. That could be for your straw then, that could be for bedding. If that's feed across the front, this looks like it's going to be bedding. These are assumptions at the moment, I assume that's what they are, based upon having played the game a lot and played different maps. Does that open? Doesn't appear to. Well, unless I'm just missing the trigger. What else have we got? So that's the... Oh, hang on, what about... Where do we get load and unload them, and water as well? This is nice. This has got a real intricate kind of feel about it, like a real proper working farm kind of feel. Right, hazard marking. What's that? Okay, that looks like a water trough. Okay, water trough. So the only thing we haven't found for the cows then is where we load, unload, or buy. Now, what is really cool, like I said, because you've got the kind of shop at the front and the farm is all behind it. More barn space. Do these doors open? They do. Oh, okay. So you kind of go from the store through the door out into the farm. That's really cool. Like it a lot. So we have now got what have we got here? Well, if this is pigs, where's the thing for cows? There's normally like a hazard marked box. Got a slurry tank over there. Let's open the gate. Hang on, is this the main gate into the... Hang on. Aha! Right! So this is where you load and unload your cows, or buy them directly should you want to. Now I'm assuming then, if I close that... Let's have a look, because we've got... This runs out from the barn here. Over here. That's pigs to the left. We've done sheep already. Right, so this has got to be the cow pasture, hasn't it? Cow pasture out here. With what looks like another trough then. Okay, another feed trough over here. Right, okay. Nice. I'm liking this a lot. I like the layout. It's brilliant. So, pigs. Just off to the side here. Let's have a quick look and see if we can find everything. I hope we can. Oh dear. Okay, right. So, again, assumption time. Feed trough. Judging by there's little bits in there. Let's assume then that's feed. Here then we've got, I would imagine, judging by the floor, straw. Is this where you're going to put your bedding in? For the pigs. That's a water trough, definitely. So this is your water. And here then... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So... The pigs you buy and sell or load, unload. That's actually got a hazard marked bit, but the cows didn't. Yeah, interesting. This is going to be then the fact... I would imagine that's where your manure pile's up. Just in here. Cool. Well, do these gates open? They do. Very interactive. I like that. I like it a lot. So we're moving kind of northwards through the farm. Okay, more storage space and some racking if you want to put pallets. Cool. Is this door open? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, out to the front. More delivery vans parked up. So this is obviously the transportation hub. Oh, there's our jet wash. Brilliant. So this is where we wash our vehicles. I would imagine where all the vans get washed after a long busy day of delivering yogurts and ice creams and milk and cream and all the other various different products. I would imagine the farm sells. Right, moving onwards, we have got more seed and fertilizer points. I didn't find a trailer. Actually, we don't have a trailer, do we? We don't start off with one. That's going to be tricky to check. So that's going to be solid fertiliser, I'd imagine. That's just underneath it, and that's going to be seed. I love this. I mean, most maps have it. You know, the map makers all put in various bits of machinery that are run down and have been left. Right, so this I'm assuming is the main farmhouse then. We've got a pickup, another van, another barn. I assume this one works. Aha! Here we have the workshop. Fantastic. So, another one of the roller... Well, not a roller door, is it folding door? Folding door at the front. So, we have a lift. Does the lift work? It does work. Right, so, we've got a lift for fixing vehicles. That's incredibly slow. So, if you've got a couple of hours before you fix your vehicle, this is where you do it. Let's have a quick look. Nice. Sell or customise your vehicles right here, do a bit of work on them, whatever you feel you need to do. Right, so let's grab this pickup and start her up. Right, well I think that's pretty much, that's the farmyard then, isn't it? Chickens are just over there apparently, judging by the map. I keep looking down the left hand corner to where the map is. So let's just whiz back very, very quickly. Oh, hang on. More storage space, basketball court. Oh, that agro star looks awesome with twins on the back, doesn't it? Look at that. That looks proper meaty. I like it. Right. So, out onto the main road. Let's go back and pick up the water container. Very, very quickly, we will grab that. That's what I do need to do. Let's very, very quickly as well. Let's just double check this. Now, what's going to hook up nicely to the back of this? Does the Brantner? Probably. It doesn't matter what one it is. Let's just grab that. And let's get it brought over very, very quickly. Right, that looks huge now. That's not going to work, is it? Or maybe it is. It is. That's ridiculous, but never mind. Let's very quickly get over here because I want to check this load and unload thing, because this seems a bit odd to me. We've got... Is this right? Right, so we can do wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, sugarcane, hay, straw, grass. Okay, so it will take all of those there. So what's this for then? That's... I don't know. Okay, well, never mind. Let's drop the trailer off there. And let's go and grab the water one. I apologise for driving across the grass. I'm also very conscious of time, because I haven't even started going around the map yet. Back up. We're going to go into the sheep pen and try this water out, won't we? Say we, me. Let's get that goat open a little bit more. Fantastic. I like all the little enclosures. It's another one of these ones that's open enough because it's a nice American map, you know, plenty of space. Right, let's try it. Okay, that is filling up, but it's charging me. Right, okay, so maybe because it belongs to someone? I don't know. Okay, that doesn't bode well. Never mind, it's not at the end of the world paying for water. It's not hugely expensive. Okay, there was a hydrant out the front here as well, if I remember correctly. Where was it? I remember seeing it just now. By the fuel. There we go, just here. So, does that work? It doesn't. Well, went the wrong way then. Doesn't seem to. But that could just be me not going up to it properly. No. Okay, right, so let's head north. Let's go up the map. We'll do our loop round and we'll go clockwise round. Looking at this, then this road here goes roughly up the middle of the map. And if I want to go up the left hand fork, but I'll do the chickens first. Okay, so over a water course. Is that a water course? Does that count as a water course? Let's have a look. It looks like a muddy bog, but there appear to be ducks quacking in it, so... Nope, okay. So, round to the chickens. What have we got here? Wow, this is like battery hens, isn't it? That's a big old chicken enclosure. There's the cockerel. How do we get into it? How do we get in? Okay, more barn space. Plenty of it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, so I'm assuming the eggs are going to be in here. What is that? Are they chicks? They are. How cool is that? There are chicks running around all over the place. I've never come across that before. Oh, they're all over the place. Look, there's loads of them. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. I like that. Fantastic. Well, there's the chickens. Okay, then. That's made me smile. I like that. Now, contracts, I'm assuming. In-game missions, I assume are switched on. We've got the other side of the road, more barn space. Actually, there's a field over there. Mine's just a grass one, so it probably won't tell me very much, but it'll give me an idea of prices. Is there more cows over there? It is. Currently no missions available. 2.47 hectares for 200,000. Not hugely expensive, but not cheap as chips, you know. Okie dokie then. Right. So the turning I wanted then was just up here. And there was a sell point off to the left. Stanton's Sawmill, that's this way. And one of the forests is just up here. I said one of the forests. There seem to be trees everywhere, but just off to the left, I think we're coming into it now. Probably why the sawmill is placed where it is. We've got a forest that runs down this western side. Oh, nice big turning circle. Plenty of room to get vehicles in and out. And judging by the map, that road there to the left goes in a loop and comes back round towards the farm. That one there does a loop back round again. Okay, so sawmill. We have got. What have we got? What have we got? We have got. Okay, wood chip sell point just there. We have got. Where is it? Log sell point just there. Oh, look, fence dotted around all over the place. It's a nice fair sized sawmill, lots going on. Okay, well that's the sawmill. There's a lot of detail. That could explain the slot count, why the slot count's a bit lower. One, there's a lot of trees on the map, which will always make a big difference. Although I'm not getting any lag, unless anyone's noticed any while they're watching. I haven't noticed any. It's not going juddery or jittery or anything like that. It seems to be okay. I like this a lot. It really does have a very natural feel. Very cool indeed. Not billiard table flat. It's not, you know, it's not boring by any stretch of the imagination. I like that. Don't come across that very often. That intimation that other people own cows as well, so it's not just you running your farm. That said, if it's a creamery and they're relying on cow's milk, it could be that you're kind of technically keeping your cows all over the place, maybe. A precursor to FS19, perhaps, where you can place your dairy farm wherever you choose. That's quite cool. So let's whiz up the western side of the map then, and let's see if we can find a field that requires a job doing on it, and we'll see what they should all be fine. Hang on, just missed one. No trespassing, plenty of fences. Where are we? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I would pick another grass field, wouldn't I? This one appears to have corn in it, or maize, sorry. Okay, there we go. So 1.72 hectares, 139,000. Mission available. That's a good price. Hang on, harvesting. Time for this mission, 25 minutes. 10,000. I've got it set on pounds still. Not sorry, I've just looked. 10,000 for a 25-minute job. Wow. That's That's good pay. It's going to be worth doing missions contracts on here then for other farmers. Okay then, let's continue up this side of the map, and we'll go around the outskirts and find all the sell points and what's occurring. This looks good. It looks very, very good. Still dragging this water tank around with me. So on the left hand side here we've got a biogas plant. So not only have we got 5 bunker silos at the main farm, we've got 2 of these massive ones just here. Anaerobic digester just behind me there. I'm assuming this has got the ramps. Blacksheep Modding do like these. It has. That's quite slow as well. I don't know whether or not that might need a bit of tweaking in the update. It's always difficult going from PC over to console when they port these over. Things that seem to work perfectly well and textures and things that seem to be alright, often they get a little bit iffy. Now, here's the question, and it's probably the same as it always is. If you back up here with the trailer, will it allow you to tip in here, or will you still need to use buckets, shovels, or a conveyor belt? It always intrigues me the fact you have these ramps up. On the Valley of the Old Farm, it did allow you to, I think, or was that digestate? Trying to remember now. But anyway, I wonder. That's a curiosity for us. These are probably going to hold, well, I don't know, I dread to think, 3-4 million litres each. They're huge. And we've got a digestate tank just over there. More barn space or shelter. Vehicle storage, let's put it that way, not barn space. Okay, moving on. Okay. More cows to the left. I mean, oh, was that a biplane? That's a biplane going over. Nice. More cows. And we come to sell point. This is a sell point. Which one is it? Let's just check the map, shall we? This sell point is Gold Crest Pacific Grain. So we're on the northern tip of the map now, right up here. We've done the biogas, we're up here. Gold Crest. We've just come out of this side turn in here. We've gone into here. That road runs down across there. So when we come out of here, if we go around the outside towards the shop, we can come back round again, and then where do we head? This here I think is the road. Yeah, this is the road that runs right down the centre of the map that I said about. There's the chickens. So I could have continued up there, which would have taken me up the middle, but there's no sell points up here really. We've got a fuel point, and I think that's for hay and straw and stuff, I think. So this is Gold Crest Pacific Grains, one of our main sell points on the map. And then out onto this little side road, and as we come round to the store. Still rather fancy looking. There's a lot going on here. Sometimes you get a store and there's nothing. Sometimes you get signs. Sometimes you get, oh, there's plenty of Fent out the front. Is that Agco signs, was it? Let's have a quick look. Fent. There you go, Agco. Funny that it's an American map. Lots of Fents. You think there'd be more challengers out the front, being Agco. But anyway, American flag flying. Nice looking store. I'm getting to the impression, I suppose because we're close to the creamery, it's rather insidious, these vans. They seem to be everywhere. They seem to be popping up all over the place. Nice, I like this. Like a proper shop, isn't it? Proper store. So our purchase point is just here. And then we've got, ooh, stuck in the shelving. Nice pictures up on the walls. What have we got? Okay. So, okay, direct selling and customization. Here you can sell or customize your vehicles. How am I supposed to... Huh? That's an odd one. How am I supposed to sell and customize my vehicles here? How do I get my vehicles in here? Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. Right, parts and servicing. Let's... that's odd. Never come across that before. There's no way of getting a vehicle in there. So I don't know. Big open space, loads of diggers and shovels and forklift trucks. With hazard marked area just there. Maybe you put your vehicles in there. We'll have a quick look at that in a second. And we have another entrance exit up the back. Wow, okay. I like the fact you've got all of these vehicles all parked up. It really gives you the impression the store's in use, that there's vehicles coming in and out, vehicles being repaired, vehicles waiting for customers. Right, what I'm going to do then, let's put that in there. Quickly whiz around the front. And, right, so let's click on that now. Ah, okay. So you park in that hazard box there, then you come inside and click on here to do whatever you need to do. That's interesting, I haven't come across that before. Right, so if I do it in the box here, if I press L3, yeah, nothing happens. So you can't do it in the box here, you park your vehicle in the box, then you go around inside and do it from inside. Ah, that makes a bit more sense. Right, okay then. So, back out the store. Fantastic. I'm going to whiz back out. We'll head onto the main road, and I think we need to go... So we're now facing south, I think, or southish. Yeah. We need to go left here. I'm just looking at the sat-nav at the bottom left in my map reading abilities. I love all the little houses. I love all the fences, the gardens. It's hilly enough, but not too hilly. Oh, look, there's more vans. I would imagine everybody that lives locally works for the creamery. I'm assuming that's kind of how it works. Right, so let's head down here. Oh, I just went over the river. I should have checked then, shouldn't I? What we've got? Side turning there, but we've got a couple of sell points down here. According to the map, what have we got? So, just down here we have... Maplefield Real Estate. According to this, we're standing right on top of a sell point. Ah, eggs. Okay, so egg sell point. Big old crates of eggs. Okay, there are gold nuggets on this map. I didn't mention it, but I've just passed one, so yes, there definitely are. What else we got? So let's head down the road a bit, and we have got... Okay, another sell point. This is a big old building. Okay, so if I check the main map again, we are now over here. More in the kind of northeastern, not quite in the corner yet. You can't actually go up into the corner. All these fields here are inaccessible. You can't get to any of this. So we are at Grains Towers. So this is the second of the main sell points. Grains Towers. There's a big old sell point too. Let's swing around. And there's your sell point. Fantastic. Now, according to that then, if I head down there, that's the edge of the map. But we do have another pond. So, while we're here, let's check this, shall we? Is this going to work? Or are we going to get charged again? Seems an awfully long way to come to get water, doesn't it? But I suppose if you have a big enough tanker, if you get charged, it's not really much point. Oh no, hang on. Right, water's filling up, we're not getting charged. Okay, so this water source then isn't charging me. Now how far does this go? Right, so according to the map then, looking at this water course, starting where I am now, runs down the eastern side of the map to a much bigger water course, down the side of field 16, down towards field 23, then cuts across the map, diagonally to the bottom, the southern part of the map, down by field 24 and field 32. So, if this is all joined then, I'm assuming that this water course then you can obtain water from. That's good to know. Right, I'm going to drop this off then. That's now going to be an assumption. If you can fit it up there, I don't see any reason why you won't be able to further up. So what we need to do now is take this turning here. Yes, we do. Past more of this glorious map. Oh look, there's that biplane again. There is a trough and fountain just there. So, whizzing around here. Again, we've got a little bit of elevation change here. If you are playing MrSealyp Bingo during this first look map tour, we've got some nice undulations on this map. More South Mountain Creamery vans. They are all over the place. This is an undulating map. It really is very, very cool. So let's have a look. Where am I now? Right, if I go straight on now, that's going to take me in towards the middle of the map. I need to turn left here and head south because there are a couple of sell points down the bottom of the map. So, let's turn this way. And this will bring us down next to the very big forest on the right hand side. This is the larger of the two kind of main forests on the map. This map feels a lot bigger than it is. This doesn't take up the whole kind of grid, so to speak, but I think because it kind of raises in the middle and you've got a forest, it blocks your view from one side to the other. It just feels very, very large. Okay, back over the river, and we come down into a little, oh, actually this is a little town, and we have a couple of sell points according to this. Ah, right, there we go, spinnery. You can tell by the wool balls on the roof. So this is a sell point for your wool. There you go, gold yarn spinnery, and there's your sell point just around the back there. Very neatly tucked away. And if we come around the back here, we have got, what have we got here? This is... ah! That's potato or sugar beet. This is Mother Earth then. This is the Mother Earth sale point for your root crops. Very, very big facility. All these sale points are very, very large. And we have got, from what I can gather, looks like a cash point. Yeah, there's a little red disc over to the right hand side. And now we're going to pop out back onto the main-ish road. And we've got a gas station just over to our left there. So, back onto the road and let's head off. I don't know what it is. You kind of get an instant feel for a map, and again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone's going to like it. Some people will probably absolutely hate it. It's just not for them. I like this, but then, like I say, I enjoyed the Oldstream Farm version 2, the Valley of the Old Farm. I like Blacksheep Modding maps. There's something about them. I don't know what it is. I just, you know, little lanes and tracks dotted around all over the place. So, what have we got? Oh, hang on. Emerson's Livestock Market. That's a tiny sign. You'd fly straight past it if you weren't paying attention. There we go, Emerson's Livestock Market. So, if you want to buy, again, look at this. Got the pens around the side, animals in it, people about. Look at all the trailers lined up. You get that feeling it's a busy, busy place. So if you want to come and collect your animals yourself with a trailer, this is where you're going to come and do it. In this box just here. Right, out of Emerson's. And we are heading, where are we going? There can't be many places left to go, surely. Oh, here we go. Barn, straw, hay, bales, that kind of stuff. You can sell just there. And then we're straight past that. And we are heading off now. We've got to be coming back round towards the main farm, haven't we? Surely. As we come back round up here, that is the main farm. So have I missed something? What was that sell point? Because there was something to do with horses, wasn't there? Oh, is that what it was? Oh, that's where that barn was. Okay. Horses farm. That's where that was. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Let's back round. Yes. Were there any horses? Did I not see them? Oh yeah, I was so busy chatting, didn't even see them. Look, there we go, horses. So that's Horses Farm. That will explain that. So like I say, FS19, bring it on. Horses, horses notes, awesome. Okay, I think that's about it, isn't it? If we're coming back round to the farm then. So I imagine then. Did I come up here? I didn't come up here, right? Oh, this is nice. I like that. Slightly elevated over the back of the bunker silos. That's cool. So you could, I suppose, at a push, you could tip back up and tip into those bunker silos to start off with, maybe. Quite cool. So I'm assuming then your digestate. This is a bit of an odd one as well, then, isn't it? So the digestate. Ah, does that come from the pigs? I'm just looking here. There's a pipe. Look here, and the pipe runs round here. Seems to be heading towards the pigs. I couldn't work out where the... Yeah, there we go, under there. I couldn't work out where the slurry point was for the pigs. The manure bit was over there, but there wasn't anything for slurry. That's what goes to there. So that's your slurry for your pigs, and this is your slurry for your cows. Okay, nice. Right, well, you know what? I think... Look at this. These details, look. You get the impression that the track runs round the outside of there. But people being lazy will cut across the grass to save themselves a bit of time. You can see where the grass is wearing down and getting muddy. This little, you know, they're little details, but they make it really, really immersive. Now, I'm not sure whether I've missed something here or not with all of this. I might well have done. And if I have, please feel free to comment and let me know what that's about. I mean, that could be just something from PC. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. We're back round to the main shop, the back of the farm, the front of the farm, whichever way you want to look at it. I'm going to go in and get myself a yogurt, I think. And listen to the song. There we go, look, South Mountain Creamery ice cream. Cool. I've enjoyed this, I really have. I like this map a lot. I hope you've enjoyed this first look map tour. Like I say, I'm sure I've missed some bits, and there's the whole centre of the map I didn't even go and look at, so there's lots to explore, still plenty to see. A few of the things for the animals were, you know, assumptions, but based upon kind of experience, so fingers crossed that's all okay. I hope you've enjoyed this first look map tour. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.